Hello, folks. Eamon McAuley here, Belfast boxing historian, ex-professional fighter. I'm only back from a run. It's a lovely day in Belfast, and I've been running 45 years. Maybe take off 5 years for injuries or laziness or whatever, but been running a good 40 years, and I'm still running very strong. Long may I continue. I haven't had any serious injuries running. And as I say, it's just you get a lovely feeling after you run, after you have a cold shower. So I'm happy to be here today just to do this wee talk. I turned professional with Barney Eastwood in late 1985. I got a great signing on fee. I got £6,000 and £1,000 for each of my first 8 fights. I got a few £100 of sports equipment. I got driving lessons. I got a job. It was a very, very good deal. And when you think that Barry McGuigan didn't get a signing on fee, Paul Hodgkinson didn't get a signing on fee, and Dave Boy McAuley didn't get a signing on fee, then you will realise how much Barney Eastwood thought of me. And they would all go on to win world titles. I made my debut at Wembley Arena, my professional debut, where a year previously I had won the ABAs, beating Carl Crook. My opponent that night at Wembley Arena was Dean Bramald, a journeyman with over 50 fights. I hadn't boxed in a year with a nose injury, but Mr. Eastwood flew me to Harley Street in London and got the nose injury sorted out. So I shared a year of ring rust that night against Dean Bramald. I won every round, and I remember I hurt him in the fourth round with a body shot. But I took my time, didn't rush it, and was happy enough to bank the rounds. I opened the show that night. Topping the bill was Charlie Magri against Duke McKenzie for the European title, and it was a world title eliminator. British title might have been on the line too, can't remember. Lloyd Honeyghan fought that night also in a world title eliminator against Howard Shufford, and Michael Watson lost his unbeaten record that night over 8 rounds against James Cook. The next morning, me and my coach Bobby McAllister dropped Barney Eastwood and Eddie Shaw to Gatwick Airport, I think, where they were meeting up with Paul Hodgkinson to fly to Las Vegas for Barry McGuigan's ill-fated world title fight against Stevie Cruz. Paul Hodgkinson was taking my place. Barney Eastwood had put it to me, would I want to go to New York and make my debut at Madison Square Garden on June the 13th on the Edwin Rosario Hector Camacho world title undercard, and then go with them to the McGuigan camp in Vegas to get Barry ready for his world title fight. Don't forget, Tommy Hearns and Roberto Duran were also on that bill. They called it the triple hitter. I turned his offer down. I was feeling under so much pressure with a signing on fee, and with the TV and the media doing stories about me, talking about me. Could I live up to the hype? So I just couldn't handle the pressure. So I made my debut that night in London against Dean Bramald in a low-key affair. Finally, my professional career was off and running. So, yeah, getting back to the triple hitter, the Stevie Cruz Barry McGuigan fight. Tommy Hearns boxed Mark Medal in the undercard, and Roberto Duran boxed Marvin Hagler's half brother, Robbie Sims. So Marvin Hagler was there too. Paul Hodgkinson said to me that he done 2 rounds with Roberto Duran, messing about in the ring, chasing after Roberto Duran in the ring for 2 rounds, and afterwards Roberto Duran gave him his boots. I'm getting depressed. I'm getting depressed saying this. That should have been me. Take care, folks. Have a lovely day. Have a blessed day. God bless. And hopefully I'll see you soon with a happier story.